There they are, on the road again. One more slow, disciplined convoy of truckers on the brink of bankruptcy.
The convoy has an OPP escort.
Get out of the middle lane or step and speed up because you're going to get charged.
In the middle of the line, Earl Wally. He bought this truck new a year ago. Says he saw a chance to build a strong future for his family. Instead, he's now losing $1,500 a month.
The industry's hit rock bottom. I got no place to go, and if I don't put up a fight now, I feel that in 3 months I'm going to lose my truck anyways in my business.
So he does the only thing he can, make a lot of noise. What they're doing is just driving in circles and sticking to one lane because they don't want to inconvenience anyone. The trouble is, for some of these drivers, the spirit of compromise is wearing thin.
We got to show them that we mean business. Stop the refineries, stop the fuel coming out, and you'll shut every one of them trucks down.
How many people do you want to fight, guys?
They just don't know who to fight first. In the Maritimes, some frustrated truckers turned on each other, vandalizing a truck.
This guy tried to run over one of our drivers.
Eventually, this blockade fell apart. Hundreds of truckers just left. No answers, no promise of more money. No relief in Ottawa. As in a lot of places the truckers protest, there is sympathy but little help.
Some provinces have a control of the price, but we don't have the authority to control the price.
So, who's going to have to pay to get these truckers working again? People in the industry say in all likelihood every Canadian will.
Eventually prices have to adjust, and that will be felt in the final cost of goods sold to the consumer. The question is how long that will take.
Another question, just how much patience will Canadians have for a protest that's already starting to put them out? Adrienne Arsenault, CBC News, near Oshawa, Ontario.
As firefighters barreled down Bay Street,
104.
traders in the country's financial center were dealing with another kind of emergency.
It's a major rout, no question.
Just 2 weeks ago, the TSE 300 Composite Index was flying high, crossing the 10,000 point mark for the first time. Since then, it's fallen dramatically, down 9%.
Okay. Down you go, honey. It's a special day for the Wambach family. 15-year-old Jonathan is home from the hospital. He spent most of the last 5 months there after he was punched and kicked into a coma by up to 5 other kids.
I'm afraid. Jonathan's afraid. And apart from that, you know, it's really opened my eyes as to the problem that there is with the youth today.
We are all outraged.
Toronto police say they've heard the same complaint too often. Now they're setting up an anti-swarming task force.
As the cortege made its way through the streets, Montrealers found their own ways to express their sympathy. At City Hall, thousands were waiting, mourning a death but celebrating a life as well.
We all had some of the same feelings towards him and felt that we had lost someone who was like a father figure or someone who we had grown up with.
I just felt we're alone now. There's no one to protect us.
This is the province where Trudeau generated the strongest of emotions: virulent opposition, passionate admiration. Today, Quebecers were united in a common belief: a remarkable life had ended.
Unlimited internet access for just $9.95 a month for the first 3 months.
It seems you can't escape them. Those 3 W's, the dots, the com.
That's at newsworld.cbc.ca.
With World Wide Web addresses popping up everywhere, you'd think everyone had quick access to the internet.
And then in goes the shrimp. Now,
no matter what, no matter when. And on TV these days, it's more.
That love these conditions.
Except when it comes to the time people spend tuning in.
Well, people can say anything about the great audience that they want, but eventually they won't put up with junk. Eventually they won't.
The scramble, the rush, the chaos.
Move now, please.
It's all part of Tiger Mania, the need to be near the best golfer in the world.
It's your lifelong dream to see it. That's all I've been thinking about.
The frenzy does nothing to distract the man at the center of it all. Tiger Woods calmly doing what he does better than anyone else.
Get in the hole. No.